Hello everybody, Justin and Shannon from Kauai.
Hello. So we got here last week and just wanted to go over some of our favorite things to do while you're on Kauai.
Beautiful island for sunsets and sunrises. East side, you'll get the best sunrises there is to find in the world. You spin around to the west side of the island, at the end of the day you get some of the most beautiful sunsets you'll ever see in the same day. The sun's coming down in the ocean, you get the green flash of the last rays of the sun cutting through the water will light the sky up green.
Yeah, my favorite place for sunrise is Kilea Beach, and sometimes you can even see the dolphins out in the water kind of jumping. If you get lucky, you might see a rainbow too. And then sunset, I don't think anything beats Hanalei. Yeah, but like Justin said, you can kind of see them from anywhere. Just go toward the east for sunrise, go in toward the west for the sunset, and you'll catch something nice. So on Sunday we went to Aloha Beach, checked out just the sights over there. There's a bunch of different spots you can kind of go on Aloha Beach. The Kumu camp is over there, which is a great place to stay if you're looking for somewhere for camping. And then after that, we went up to Hanalei, over to the pier, which is a must-see. Hanalei is a nice little old town, lots of good restaurants up there, some good shopping, good swimsuit shops if that's what you're looking for. And then going out to the pier, it's just a great view. You can look back and see all of the waterfalls if it's been raining. And some good surf spots up there too.
Hanalei, yes. Hanalei is also the home of some of the world's greatest and most famous surfers. You catch it out there on a lucky day, you'll see some professional surfers or famous actors or musicians out there surfing as well. It's also the best place to learn how to surf. It's a real easy lesson place. There's lessons out there, or you can just grab a board yourself in one of the local shops and jump in and go, give it a shot. You guys are looking for a good adventure, take you down to Wailua's Secret Falls, which is Wailua River, the largest navigable river in the state of Hawaii. It's more than just a hike. It's about 1.5 miles paddle on kayak or paddleboard to get to the trail, and then about 1 to 3/4 mile hike to the secret waterfall.
On any given day, you'll see there's plenty tours that can take you down there and give you the kayak and go on your own or with a guide to get up there. You can rent kayaks or paddle boards on your own or take one of the tours, and they'll take you right up to where that waterfall is, and you'll see plenty of people going up there. It's a really popular one to do because it's a pretty easy waterfall to get to, and a nice good day of adventuring with the paddling and then with the hiking too. It's a fun one.
Alright, heading down towards the west side of the island. We're headed up towards Kokee State Park. On the way up the mountain, you get beautiful views of the island of Niihau, the Forbidden Highland, 8th island in the chain, which is the actual furthest west island and the furthest west point of the United States. As you're going up the mountain, beautiful scenery. You get to see all the greenest valleys and the Kauai's hidden gem, which is the Grand Canyon in the Pacific Ocean, the Waimea Canyon.
I think the Waimea Canyon is beautiful because it's so different than everything else on the island. Especially on the east side and the north side, everything is so lush and green and wet and flowering and pretty, and then you go over toward the west side and it's a totally different feel. Everything is much more dry and all of the red dirt over there. So going all over the island and going all the way up there, it's just a really cool thing to be able to see that difference. And the canyon is super neat. If you're lucky, you'll see some goats climbing around in the canyon, and there's all kinds of really neat hiking trails up there too. We went up all the way to the top to the lookout over the Nepali coast, like Kalalau Lookout, and then hiked a little bit down the Alakai Swamp Trail. That trail, it's the highest swamp.
Yeah, it's one of the highest elevation swamps in the state. The Alakai Swamp is a water marsh on top of the mountain that feeds majority of the waterfalls of the Nepali coast. So there's a water bog marsh that feeds all the waterfalls towards the north end of the island.
So when you're sitting and looking out at the waterfalls coming down at Hanalei, all of those are being fed by the Alakai Swamp, which is kind of neat to go from one end of the island to the other and get to see both the low side of it and the high side of it. On Friday, we did the Kauai Backcountry Adventures. We did both of the tours that they offer. So we did the mountain zip lining, which they take you back into some land that you can't get to unless you go on their tours, because it's owned by their friend and it's private property that you go on. So you get to go back into some spots and see some sites that you don't get to see otherwise. So ziplining was awesome. It was really, really cool. The guides there are great and really helpful, and they keep everything fun and give you a lot of good history about the plantations and the island as you're going for the tour. And then after the ziplining, we did the mountain tubing adventure, which takes you through the irrigation tunnels.
Irrigation tunnels from the ancient the olden days Hawaii sugarcane plantations. So it's the old irrigation tunnels that used to feed the massive sugarcane plantations, which were the biggest in the world at their time. Just like to give a quick shout out to Drake Smith.
Aloha, my name is Drake. I'm the zipline manager out here at Kauai Backcountry Adventures. If you guys are looking for the best zipline company on the island, come check us out. We've got 7 zip lines that you're going to conquer, 250 feet at the tallest, 3 football fields is the longest. Safest course on the island in my opinion. Follow Derek, subscribe to Derek. Thank you guys. Have a good day.
And Cody, the zip lining captains.
Hello, my name is Cody. I'm a tour guide here at Kauai Backcountry Adventures, located on Kauai, Hawaii. Been with the company for about 4.5 years now. Started off as a tubing guide, slowly worked my way up to a zipline guide. Both tours are really fun, 2 different types of fun. If you want a little bit relaxed, easygoing tour, you're gonna go with the tubing. If you want a little bit more of adrenaline, a lot of beautiful views, you're gonna go with the ziplining. Come check us out over on Kauai. If you got any questions or anything, make sure to follow and subscribe. My man Derek. See you guys later.
And also Damien, he's our tubing captain, taking us through the tunnels.
Damien with Kauai Backcountry Adventures. We just went through a tubing tour through old irrigation tunnels for sugarcane, dug out way back when in the 1870s, and good tour, 5 different tunnels. Come check us out. Yeah, right here's the website.
Great guys, you're in great hands with them. Take really good care of you. Give them a mention and tell them who sent you guys out there. So, on any side of this island, we have some of the best reefs there are to offer. Great for snorkeling if you guys want some underwater adventures on the east shore, south shore, north shore, far on the west side, on the Nepali coast. You're looking at the most fertile reefs in the state of Hawaii here.
You can see some really cool stuff no matter where you go. I like going South Shore. It's a nice, easy to get in, easy to look around. You're almost guaranteed to see turtles, milk seals, and a whole variety of fish out there anytime that you go snorkeling down like Pupu Beach area. And they also offer a lot of really great snorkeling tours that go out early in the morning around the coast. Or they'll take you out on a boat and let you jump off the boat and jump in, and the guides will tell you what all kind of fish you're seeing. Most of the time out there you'll see dolphins too. So those are some really cool adventures to check out if you want to do kind of more of a guided tour, or just snorkeling at Pupu Beach on your own is really easy.
To get an up-close adventure on some waterfalls today, we got Hopi'i Falls on the east side of Kauai. Not a far destination. It's right up in the neighborhood of Kapahi. It's a maybe 15-minute walk.
Little farther than that. It's maybe the first waterfall. There's 2 waterfalls on that hike, and the first one is about half a mile down the trail, and the second one is another half mile down. So it's 2 miles round trip if you want to go to both of the waterfalls. Definitely worth checking both of them out.
So the first waterfall, Hopi'i Falls, is, if you look up the video for Jason Mraz's I'm Yours, this is the waterfall. You see them having a good time and jumping off and diving into off of that waterfall. The second waterfall, a little further down on the trail, is from Jurassic Park. There's a lot of famous sites and for the movie buffs out there. There's a lot of famous movie sites here on the island.
Another good waterfall to go to. You can't hike to it, but it's a good lookout point. Just drive up right to Wailua Falls. It's a beautiful waterfall, really nice lookout point. A lot of times you'll see kind of rainbows coming over the pool if you go there earlier in the morning, I think. And it's really, really beautiful, and usually there's kind of some local vendors up there. There's an auntie who sells fresh baked fruit breads. Wow, that was hard to say.
Yeah.
Fresh baked fruit breads. Uncle who sells coconuts and palm leaf woven hats
Coconut
and
hats, we
things.
call them
Yeah,
here.
coconut hats.
Check out Auntie Rinda up at Wailua Falls.
How's it? I'm Rinda. My business name is Lokelani's Banana Bread and Treats. I'm here at Wailua Falls. I've been here for 20 years. Come on by if you want some banana bread. That's on the island. Aloha.
She's got 37 different flavors of fruit breads, all the fruits naturally grown here on island, hand-picked, handmade, just delicious. And
Fresh.
she makes a certain amount every day of different flavors, but if you go on her website, there's 37 different flavors. If you happen to wander up to the waterfall, just do yourself a favor and get one of each. It's worth it.
Right. Talking about some of our favorite bites on the island. My favorite coffee places, I have two favorites. One of them is in Kapa'a. It's called Small Town Coffee. It's just a tiny little bus and a parking lot. And they serve coffee out of it, and some really, really good locally made quiches and hand pies for breakfast in the morning, but you gotta go early because they sell out super fast. And my all-time favorite coffee place is Rainbeau Jo's.
And I got you all set up with your sailboat!
They're located in Lehui, and it is not just a great cup of coffee, it is a fun time going there too.
I was only doing it because he was recording, you know. Yeah, I hyped you guys up way too much. Not for you yet. Get out of here. Get back on the hula. What are you guys doing? You just standing around? Alright, I got two sleepy giants, a very nice assembly above and a planet pumpkin! Alright, Derek, I got you all set up! Come on down, my friend! Guys, thank you so much for coming in. So yeah, just real quick, this is what we do here. We got all organic coffee, hot ice and blended. I do flavored things, so right now we're doing pumpkin. We do all of our smoothies. They're all a local and organic source. So this guy is our Kauai Sunrise with all the good things. Yes, you. Yes, you. And that is for you. Go ahead and take that one. This is for you, my love. So yes, guys, we've basically been at this since 2013. We started a food truck over near the Lehui airport. And this is actually our third location. We beta tested our warehouse spot just down the way in the Lehui Industrial Park with Betty White, our food truck, in the actual industrial park. So that's where we learned, okay, we have a following that wants to see us continue to grow out of this food truck. So now we're here giving it to you out this back window, which is going to become our online ordering service right here. So all of our locals can grab their goods before they go. We're really grateful to grow as we choose to grow slow to keep quality over quantity. Can't thank you enough for your abundance of love, patience, and support. And we honestly couldn't be here without it. So thank you guys. Definitely check out all the good things to come with the campers. And we'll see you next time. Aloha.
It's always
If the
great.
coffee doesn't wake you up, Rainbeau Jo's will. Again, I'm lucky and blessed to have been born and raised in this place my whole life. It's a real simple, serene place. It's full of love. Around here we call it Aloha, which is by definition everything positive that you can think of. It can be a greeting or farewell, hello, goodbye, I love you, or just an expression of positivity. That's what the definition of aloha is. And that's what we wear on our sleeves here and we hold in our hearts. It's a really special place. It's one of the greenest places you'll ever see, some of the bluest oceans you'll ever see, the nicest people. You just come here with an open heart and an open mind and just leave all your stress and all your worries at the door. Don't expect anything, just go with the flow. It's like surfing out here, you're just along for a ride. And if you can relax and enjoy it, it's gonna be the best ride of your life. Not only I was blessed with growing up in this beautiful place, I got to meet the most special person I ever met in my life in this place. And I actually got the opportunity to ask her to spend the rest of my life, or rest of her life with me, I should say. and she agrees. So.
I was already planning. I said, I want to do the sunset dinner cruise. I want to do the sunset dinner cruise out here. So he was able to keep it a surprise since the destination was my own idea. we went on the cruise and having such a good time, and we got down on one knee right at sunset, and it was just perfect.
Kauai is a really special place if you guys can come out here. It's a lot slower than the rest. Take your time, and if this is what you're looking for, just a place to relax and be in paradise, come on down to the garden.
Aloha.